Illustrator here. Today I will be reviewing pictures of every single Lego Batman v Superman set. There are 3 sets in one poly bag, which I will be reviewing since, well, it is kind of important. So we're going to start off with the cheapest set. We're going to do the 3 sets in order of pricey. The most expensive will be last, and the least expensive will be first. And then we're going to do the poly bag, which is obviously the least expensive. But I saved that for last just because why not? So this is the box of the first set, which is a $13 set, I believe. And for a $13 set, I actually think this is pretty good. When I first saw it in the stores, I didn't want it. But now I know that Superman hair, this was the cheapest way to get it. And I'm not going to talk about too much about that minifigure, as I do have close-ups of the minifigures. Unlike the Mighty Micros, I have close-ups of every single minifigure. So this is the builds of the set. This is the first set in 2015 to include that little jumper. It might be the only one. I'm not 100% sure. That bat logo is new, and I actually do like it. I really do like this rooftop. It's supposed to take place on a rooftop, and I really think Lego portrayed that very well. I do wish personally, why did they give Batman all this kryptonite? Alright, why? I get in the movie he does get kryptonite, okay, but he doesn't need kryptonite on the roof, okay? Like, if you're trying to lure Superman, out in the open, you shouldn't put his weakness right up there, you know? I watched the movie in theaters. I'm just gonna say it, my least favorite DC movie. So these are the minifigures. Now, there is 2 different Supermans in this line. You might be asking, what's the difference? Well, one of them has dual molded legs. Superman's in 2 out of 3 sets. I would have wanted him in 3 out of 3, just because it's Batman v Superman, and he's only in 2 out of 3 sets. More than Wonder Woman, who's in only 1 set. But I really do like that hairpiece. This is a nice, cheap way to get it. I get, it's now probably the most common hairpiece in CMF series, but I do like it, and at the time, this was the cheapest way to get it. I do, like that armored Batman. This is the only way to get armored Batman, that armor. So, a lot of people were buying the set just for that, but how could you? The builds are amazing. Alright, so this is another close-up of the build. Kryptonite is supposed to go in the box, but again, try and lure Superman out in the open. You don't just display his weakness in a box. When he has X-ray vision, it's kind of common sense you don't do that. Again, I don't know too much about these sets, as I didn't get any of them because I hated the movie. But now I'm wishing I did, because this next set is freaking awesome. It is the Kryptonite, what does it say? Interception. This is where Batman steals kryptonite from Lex's minions. This is probably the set this is probably the only set I would get if the Wonder Woman was in it. Just because that Wonder Woman has a new mold at the time. Don't know if it's exclusive to her now. But that Wonder Woman was a really good interpretation. And so we have a very good interpretation of the Batmobile. I really do like how they interpreted the Batmobile. And the 2 henchmen. The forklift. Not really going to describe the henchmen right now, just because I'm going to do that later in this video. The next image is Batman and then the henchmen. One thing I hate about this set, and I'll mention it with the next set, just because, why not? Do really like that forklift build. It is useful for Lego City themes if you just don't put the sticker on it. because this is a nice. I actually do like this set, and I think this would be. I think I would get this set, honestly. Here's just the Batmobile. This is similar to the Batmobile in the movies, and it's probably my favorite Batmobile that has been released by LEGO to date. We've gotten many different Batmobiles, but I think this is my favorite, because I like the Batmobiles, and this is definitely my favorite by far. If you've seen my Mighty Micro videos, as he went on, the things became worse for some reason. They gave him really screaming faces in the third line. Which I really don't know why. I just wanted to bring that up. Really has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. But, like, those counted as Batmobiles. Yeah, that's it. All three of them counted as Batmobiles. This is probably the most expensive Batmobile we've gotten. The only way to get it is this set. So here's the Batman minifigure. Dual molded legs, and the other Batman didn't include dual molded legs, but it was a different variation. Here we have two different variations of Batman. The same in this one is in the other one, which I do wish for like a $50 set, and this one is $20. I think this one's $30. I may be wrong, but I do know the Batwing is $50, and for a $50 set, I wanted a new Batman. Alright, we got a new everything, with the exception of Batman. Why? These are the Minions, and these are probably my favorite minifigures in this set, which is very unusual for me. I really do tend to like Batmans in sets, but I really like these minifigures. We have the slicked back hair in brown on one, and the spiked hair in black on the other. Which, why? Okay, I get they're trying to be accurate to the movie, okay? Again, don't really remember the movie, as I only saw it once in theaters because I hated it. Like, 90% of it was, like, not fighting, 10% of it was the two fighting, and 5% was them fighting the actual bad guy. Why? We didn't get any fight anyway. I do like that they put different legs on them. Henchmen, usually, we get more than one henchman in a set. They're the exact same torso and legs. Maybe a different head and hat or hairpiece. Usually the same hat or hairpiece, different face. But I'm glad LEGO decided to give us two different legs. I'm very happy that LEGO did that. Just because LEGO never does that. But I really do like these two henchmen. This is the Batwing set. Now, this would be the set I would be getting, but to me, it's not worth $50. Alright, so here are the builds. And I do have a close-up of every single minifigure, including Batman, which is probably going to be the majority of this video. The helicopter is a side build, and sadly, I didn't get a close-up of that. But, come on. LEGO, like, why do you include a dinky little helicopter as a side build? Okay, Sorry about that. We have a dinky little helicopter as a side build that shoots a ton of missiles. This would be amazing, alright? I love that. And then we have the Batwing. It's pretty accurate to the movie, as the movie was very hard to portray this. But I do wish that... I really don't like this Batwing. We've only had two Batwings, and this is one of the more discreet vehicles. That Batman uses a lot. We do have a Bat space shuttle and Batboat that LEGO kind of just made up just for builds and sets. That way they could just release more minifigures that were in the movie and they couldn't release in other sets. I really do like this Batwing. Pretty impressive, but just really not my favorite Bat vehicle. Even the Bat kayak trumps this, alright? Just because I really don't like it. So we're going to move on to the mini... nope, just another close-up. Alright. Again, I lost track of what images I did have. So we're not going to talk about that. That Wonder Woman minifigure includes a new hairpiece. And that Superman minifigure has the dual molded legs. Again, why couldn't Superman be in all three of these sets? I get it wouldn't be movie accurate, but it's Batman v Superman. Maybe having Wonder Woman in two of them. Alright, Lego, why? I really do like, this is the only way to get Superman dual molded legs. The Batman in the set is the exact same Batman, which at a $50 $50 set, I would want new minifigures. Like, we get a new version of everyone, but come on. When it's the Batman Lego, just shoves in the one from the previous. That Wonder Woman minifigure is pretty exclusive to this set. I don't think we've ever gotten it reprinted. We have gotten different variations of Wonder Woman. But this printing and that particular hairpiece is exclusive to this minifigure. I don't know if it's today. I think we have gotten that hairpiece in that exact same color with Miss Marvel. I really do like the Superman and Wonder Woman minifigures, though. It is similar, but it has dual molded legs, which is why some people are buying two of this set. So to display the other set, they would just put the dual molded legs on that. Yeah, I'm not kidding. People were buying like two of this set just so they could put the Superman dual molded legs onto that. Next is the Batman minifigure. Again, same minifigure that we got in the Kryptonite thing. And the official name of the set was like Heroes Class. It was a long name, so I'm only calling it the Batwing set. But come on, Lego. Give us different variations of Batman. If you're going to do different variations of every single character, give us a different variant of Batman. Please, I'm begging you. And again, like same, everything. They couldn't even give us a different cowl piece. Again, minor change, but it would have made it a different variation. Next is Lex Luthor and Lois Lane. Lois, again. Not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. Frankly, I don't care. I am starving. Lois Lane. Again, I've seen the film and not really my favorite hairpiece. Wouldn't have been my first choice. But again, I do like that Lex Luthor minifigure. The one problem I have with the Lex Luthor minifigure, why did you have to include the exact same hairpiece we've gotten before? Like, not hair, headpiece we've gotten before in minifigure form. Why? Just why? That's the exact same headpiece that is in the Kryptonite mech set, which I do want to review, but I kind of broke it, and I lost pieces. And my cat chewed on pieces. So I won't be reviewing that set unless I get a duplicate. But come on, Lego. Why? We want a different headpiece. Like, come on, you could pass this off as a different clone head, okay? And while we're on that topic, why do they all have the exact same expression on their face? You can't give us different expressions for clones? Come on. So we're going to move on to the polybag. This is the first polybag that doesn't include a minifigure. Again, really doesn't keep happening. Now we always really do have minifigures in polybags. This is a mini Batmobile, and it would have been good to get a different variant of Batman, or maybe even a different variant of Superman in here. But Lego was like, yeah, no, not gonna happen. We're not even putting a minifigure. It is a nice little build, okay? I would like that. It'd be a nice display piece. Imagine getting both this and the other Batmobile and displaying them right next to each other. One problem I do have is lack of a minifigure. This set's really not as strong as other polybags. Some polybags are just minifigures, maybe with an accessory like a gun for the Star Wars, or maybe a lightsaber for some Jedi in Star Wars. Again, sorry I keep talking about Star Wars. But come on, Lego. We want a character in the polybag. A polybag is originated with minifigures in it. And then minute builds, maybe even like a teensy-weensy side build. But come on, Lego. No, not even like a mighty micro version of Lex Luthor or someone else. But you know what? Lego did what they did. Again, not really my proudest polybag. I would have preferred maybe a different variant of Batmobile. It's in the movie, like maybe a classic Batmobile in mini form. But this is just a shorter version of the expensive Batmobile, which really does also drag the set down, in my opinion. Again, everyone's entitled to their own opinions. You can put in the comments down below what you think, but definitely one of the weaker ones of this line. I get it's only a polybag, but it's literally just a small variant of the other thing. Like, we could just build this with what we have. I remember buying polybags for their exclusive minifigures. Yeah, I would do that. Yeah, I'm weird. Okay, I would do that. Oh, it's a monster truck? But the minifigure's just normal. Oh, this is just a bland thing, but I don't have that minifigure. I would do that, okay? But Lego just takes away from that experience of choosing based on minifigures to me. Like, guys trying to attack me. So, I'm sorry, I really don't like this polybag. Again, most polybags I really do like, even if they're just a minifigure with no builds. Probably because I choose them based on minifigures. I've already said this. I'm ranting. I'm going to end the video. So, leave a comment. Which set was your favorite? What character was your favorite? Written from what set? If you like that Batman that we get in 2 sets, well, what set would you buy him in? Comments down below, please. So that's going to be it for this video. I guess I said that like 5 minutes ago. But, again, stay tuned. I will be posting more and more content this week. But after this week, again, once a month, set review. That will be happening. Once a month set review. I just poked my eye. I hate my life right now. Alright, so I'm just going to end the video. So, see you later.